Welcome back, my Flowly friends, to day 2 of the Begin Again Chair Yoga series. We are looking today at opening up our shoulders and our neck. So this is definitely a nice practice to do if you are somebody that kind of gets that shoulder tightness, stiffness, and with the neck as well. So we're going to start by taking a few moments just to connect to our body, and then we're going to just nice and gently warm up the shoulders and the neck. So sitting forwards on your chair, so giving yourself that little bit of room between yourself and the back. Get nice and tall through your spine. We are resting the hands nice and gently on the lap. And then I invite you to either close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And a gorgeous slow release out of the mouth. We're softening shoulders and letting go of that belly. Inhale nice and deeply. And gently release it out. Let's do one more of those. Inhale. And let it go. Perfect. Take a moment now to turn the attention inward. We are trying to connect to our body, so we're just noticing how everything's feeling today. Remember, there's no right or wrong here. Just notice what you notice, and definitely without holding any judgment for the way that you feel. Perfect. Whenever you're ready, just coming to the breath, noticing, following, keeping that attention on you. Wonderful. Then when you're ready, taking a little wiggle of the fingers and a gentle bat open of the eyes. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to take an inhale and we're going to take the arms out into a T shape. Give the shoulder blades just a little bit of a squeeze. This allows you to just kind of open up your chest. You're extending through your fingers. Wonderful. Take a nice big breath in. As we exhale, we're going to sweep the arms forward and bring it in for a hug. So you're crossing those arms over. You're going to bring the hands behind the backs of the shoulders and give the backs of the shoulders a little bit of a squeeze. And then gently dropping your chin down to your chest, giving the back of the neck a nice little stretch. Lovely. Nice and slowly lift the head back to center. Inhale, we're going to reach the elbows up towards the sky and then reach the arms up, 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 getting a nice big stretch and extension here. Perfect. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bend into the elbows, nice and slowly coming into that kind of cactus shape or goddess arms shape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be pulling the elbows down towards our ribs, but we want to do it with a little bit of resistance. So like somebody is pushing your elbows back up again and you're pushing against them. So take an inhale. Exhale, start to squeeze those elbows down, 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 as close to the ribs as you can get them. Palms are spread nice and wide. Notice how this kind of opens up your shoulders, opens up your chest. Lovely. Holding for a moment and then take an extension again, opening those arms out into a T shape. Let's kind of keep this movement going a little bit quicker this time. So bring it in for a hug, crossing the arms. Give the backs of the shoulders a little squeeze a couple of times with the hands and fingers. Wonderful. Then gently drop your chin down to your chest, stretching out the back of the neck. Lift the head nice and gently back to center. Lift the elbows up, gently releasing the arms. Nice big reach, big stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into your elbows, that cactus arms. So feel that nice opening through your chest. And then with that resistance, just squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Elbows down towards the ribs. Lovely. Bring it as close as you can. Hold for a moment. And then release, taking the arms back out again. Reach and extend. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it in for a hug. Bring those arms in. Give yourself a couple of little squeezes. Then drop chin down to the chest, stretching out the back of the neck. Perfect. Bring the head back to center. Lift the elbows up towards the sky. We're reaching up nice and high, big reach and stretch. And then on an exhale, we are bending into the elbows. Lovely. Holding here for a moment. And then squeezing those elbows down towards your ribs. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Perfect. We're going to go one more. Take it out. Nice big extension. Sweep the arms forward. In for that hug. Give yourself a squeeze. Pay attention to that squeeze. Then drop your chin gently down to your chest, stretching out the neck. Lovely. Take the head up first. Then when you get here, releasing the elbows up, extending the arms nice and gently. Reach, reach, reach. Lovely. Inhale here. And then exhale, we're bending into the elbows. Lovely. Opening up the chest. Perfect. When you're ready, squeezing down, down, down. Towards those ribs. Chest is nice and open. Lovely. Wonderful. Nice and gently take the arms out as a release. Send the arms up into the air. And then gently bring your hands down to your knees. Okay, let's take a little roll of the shoulders now. Nice and gently, nice and loose. Nothing too crazy. Just nice gentle rolls. Keeping your spine tall. Softness in your arms. You can bring your arms down by your side if you prefer. Or keep them on your laps, entirely up to you. Okay, and then we're going to take it the other way. So pulling back and rolling. Wonderful. Perfect. Then nice and gently, just coming back to center, letting those shoulders gently relax down. Let's take a little bit of a neck stretch now. So with the spine nice and tall, we're going to drop left ear to left shoulder. Try not to hunch your shoulders when you do this. There's a tendency to want to do that right one. Feel that beautiful stretch right down that left side of your neck and breathe into it. And gently let it go. Lovely. One more. Let it go. Wonderful. Now, with your head in this position, you're going to turn your nose. So just bring the awareness right to the tip of your nose. You're just going to gently turn it down towards the shoulder. So it's kind of looking off the end of the shoulder. And that's just kind of deepening the stretch, kind of moves the stretch around into the neck and the shoulder. Hold it here. 2 breaths. Breathe in deeply. Imagine you're breathing into the side of the neck, that part that's fully stretching out. And as you exhale, you're just releasing a little bit of that stiffness or tension. Lovely. Nice and gently, roll your head back to center. Let's drop the chin down to the chest now. And then when you get here, just rolling your shoulders back, deepening that stretch. Just breathe in and release. Another one of those. And let it go. Perfect. Inhale nice and slowly. Lift the head back to center. Now we're going to go right ear, right shoulder. Lovely. Just nice and gently. Stretching out. 2 breaths here. Breathing in, making sure we're keeping the shoulders relaxed as possible. Perfect. Then we're bringing the awareness right to the tip of the nose again, and we're gently turning the nose down towards that right shoulder. So we're just kind of looking off it, just bringing it as far as you can. We're not trying to strain or force here. We're just trying to feel a little bit of a deeper stretch. Again, 2 breaths. Breathe into it. Perfect. And then nice and gently, you're just going to roll your head slowly, slowly back up to center. And then we're going to go back in, chin to chest. Gently roll it down. When you get here, roll shoulders back. And we're staying here again. 2 breaths. Nice breath in. And let it go. Lovely. Perfect. Nice and gently. Bring your head back to center. Okay, we're going to take both hands and we're going to place them over the top of the shoulders. So just kind of fingertips just on the top. We're going to lift the elbows up. If we can, trying to bring the elbow in line with the shoulder, or just trying to bring up as high as you can. If that's not accessible, don't worry, you just lift as high as you feel you can. We are keeping the spine really nice and tall here. You can engage your core a little bit as well if you want to, just to try and keep everything nice and strong through that midline. Bring your awareness right to the tips of the elbows and make some small circles, any direction, because we're going to go the other way in a moment. And then once you've kind of found a little bit of a rhythm with it, gradually allow each circle to get a little bigger. So then it's almost like you're drawing spirals with those elbows. Now, this really kind of gets into those lower level or deeper level muscles in the backs of your shoulders and can sometimes feel kind of a little bit clunky. So if you're feeling that kind of clunkiness, as long as it's not causing you any pain, then it's all good. Perfect. Nice and gently, just come to a little stop, lift those elbows up back to that original position, and then start to go the other way. Again, starting with small circles, nice, small, gentle circles, and then gradually allowing them to get a little bigger. And you can just go as big as you like. If you find a point that works for you, and you think, I don't want to go any bigger than this, then that's okay. You do what feels good for you. Perfect. Nice and gently come back to stillness. We're going to release the arms out into a T shape. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, up, up. Take a nice big stretch, have a little wiggle of the fingers, and then float the arms back down to the lap. Perfect. Now, sometimes it feels nice to kind of have a little bit of a roll of the shoulders again, just to kind of get a bit of that blood flow back. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to pop our hands into prayer position, and we want to create a little bit of resistance here. So we want to be pressing the palms quite actively together. Now we're going to make, if we can, a nice long line from elbow to elbow. So as you're pressing those palms together, instantly you're going to kind of feel this engagement right through the top of the shoulder into your trapezius muscle. So just bring your thumbs towards your sternum. Make that nice long line from elbow to elbow. And you're going to keep this pressure throughout here. Draw your navel in, so keeping the core nice and tight and the spine is nice and tall. We're going to take an inhale and we're going to press and slowly, slowly take the arms up above the head, or just as high as you can take them. If you do take them above the head, try and hug those arms in alongside the ears. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, keep pressing and slowly, slowly come down into that full prayer position, or just hands to your heart. Lovely. Hold it here. Keep pressing. So it's just gentle pressure. It's nothing, you're not trying to force anything too hard. You're just really feeling that engagement through the shoulders. Inhale, keep pressing, nice and steady. Take it up again, just as far as you feel you can go. But if you can go above the head, remember to just hug those arms in alongside the ears. And you're creating some length as well through your spine as well as you do this. Inhale deeply. Exhale. We are bringing it down. Lovely. We're going to keep this going. We're going to move a little bit swifter. So inhale, press, send it up. Keep pressing as best you can. Lovely. And then exhale. Bring it down. Lovely. We're going to do one more and then we're going to add in a little bit of a different move. So take it up. Reach, reach, reach. Keep pressing. Inhale. Exhale. We bring it down. Wonderful. When we get to heart position, we're going to turn the fingertips away from us. They're pointing outwards. And then we're going to do the same again. We're going to take an inhale and we're going to press as we reach the arms out in front. So keeping the spine nice and tall, just kind of press the shoulders forward as you reach the arms. Keep reaching, keep pressing those palms together. Inhale. And then exhale nice and gently. Bring the hands back. Wonderful. Take it out again. Press, press, press. Nice and gently. The slower you go, you can really kind of feel that engagement through your arms, that beautiful stretching. Lovely. And then bringing it back in. Going to be really feeling it in those shoulders. We're going to turn the fingertips up towards the sky. We're going to take it up. We're going to put those two little moves together. So reaching up, hug those arms in. If you take it above the head, inhale, exhale, take it down. Turn those fingers outwards. Press as you inhale, taking those arms out, stretching the back of your shoulders here. Lovely. Exhale, we're bringing it in. Okay, we're going to go one more. Turn those fingers up. Inhale as we reach, 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 reach. Hug it in. Inhale and exhale, bringing it down. We are turning the fingers away. We're extending. Keep pressing. Reach, reach, reach. Lovely. And then bring it in. Bring your hands back to heart center. Just let those elbows drop. Let the shoulders drop. Take a nice big breath in. And then exhale, gently release your hands to your lap. Just take a couple of breaths here. Maybe you close your eyes for a moment. Kind of notice how your shoulders, your neck, your arms are feeling as well. Breathe in. Sigh it out if you need to. So to end this practice, we're going to do 4 nice big releases for the shoulders now. And this is just a nice thing to do to just relieve tension anyway. So if you're feeling annoyed about something or you're feeling a little bit stressed out, you know, find a quiet corner and just do this like 4 times. And it's such a nice little stress reliever. Trust me, I do it all the time. Okay, so arms down by your side. You're going to take an inhale and you're going to squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Then as you exhale, you're just going to let them drop with a big sigh. That feels so good, right? Inhale, squeeze it up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale. 2 more. Squeezing it up. Inhale. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Exhale. Last one. Squeezing it up on the inhale. Let it go. Perfect. Bring your hands to your lap. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and take a sigh out. Take a moment here just to connect to how you're feeling. How are your shoulders doing? How's the neck doing? Notice any sensations that you might be feeling. And then slowly start to bring the awareness to your breath. We're going to spend a few moments in stillness here, just listening to the rhythm of the breath. If your mind tends to wander here, that's okay. Just keep bringing it back to your breath. We're not going to be here for too long. Perfect. Whenever you're ready, have a little wiggle of the fingers and toes. Maybe take a little bit of a stretch, reach the arms up. Maybe take a little stretch of the legs and the feet as well. We didn't work them today, so it might be nice to just take a little stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, nice and gently release. Lovely. That brings us to the close of day 2 of our Begin Again Chair Yoga series. I hope that you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a little like. Let me know in the comments how you got on. And we will be back. Tomorrow for an energizing flow. So this is going to be all kind of getting the blood pumping, allowing us to feel a little bit warmer, a little bit more energized. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.